Hey folks, welcome back. We're doing the final visual novel from AI SOMNIUM. No Sleep for Kaname Date. The Aonoyu Shakedown. Is Moma gonna be involved? Iris had gone into the escape game only to end up kidnapped. With that whole mess behind us, I was recovering on a much-needed day off. Since it was right before payday, I was calculating if I had the funds on hand for an upcoming mission. That is to say, marching into the Hostess Club for the first time in a good while. My destination would be the usual haunt, the Golden Dragon Sphere, a very refined place where customers were treated to pole dances. The dancers' golden poles were modeled after serpentine dragons rising to the sky and served as the club's namesake.
Date, I'm not getting any hot water.
I guess they're all connected. We went there in one of the other visual novels. However, this day our plumbing broke and I had to call a repair company.
They said they're coming tomorrow. We'll survive missing a bath for one day.
No, we absolutely cannot.
You have money, chick.
It's not a big deal. Don't be selfish.
You have old man stink. It gets bad if you don't bathe.
I'm handsome. Handsome guys don't smell.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that and see how the hostesses react to your funk.
What?
I took a quick whiff of my armpits, but honestly, I didn't smell much of anything.
Do I really smell that bad?
You do. I've just gotten used to it.
If that was true, this was a pretty bad a matter of time, of like, a matter of life and death. Okay. You could have fixed that. I tried contacting the repairman again, but there was no way they'd agree to come any earlier than tomorrow.
Well, I guess we gotta hit a bathhouse. I know a place Hitomi recommended. It's not very close, but let's go check it out. This is the place Hitomi mentioned. Aonoyu.
Oh? The building looks pretty old.
Hitomi said it dates back to Showa times.
Vintage, huh?
The bathhouse had an old-fashioned appearance and nostalgic aura, along with the standout feature, its tall chimney. It was renovated just a few years ago, but they prioritized keeping the classic look.
So, meet up back here in half an hour?
And let's grab some ramen on the way back.
Eating out would make it pretty hard to cover the Hostess Club.
All the more reason to do it.
You're the CEO of Lemniscate. Why aren't you footing the bill?
That's a good question.
Are you really trying to mooch off of a child? Have you no
Yes,
shame?
because you're fucking rich.
I'm paying for your bath! Work with me here!
As Mizuki let out a sigh, I saw two uniformed officers arrive. They were about to pass the curtain into the bathhouse when I reflectively called out to them.
Hey, what happened?
They explained the situation once I showed them my police ID. There was a reported burglary. According to the witnesses, the culprit was seen running into this very bathhouse.
The fugitive is a man with a medium build, somewhere in his 20s, and wearing a blue tracksuit. Should be easy to spot.
Then I'll get him. A
Those
disguised
Russian?
search works best to catch a culprit off guard.
But we,
Frankly, I was just worried that police chasing after a crook would cause the bathhouse to close up early. If that happened, we'd have to go find another place. I couldn't afford to let that happen. After all, I still had the important mission the Hostess Club was calling me. It was better to enter as customers and catch the crook ourselves.
Don't worry. I'll get him within half an hour.
With a push, I successfully convinced the hesitant officers and passed the bathhouse's curtain alongside Mizuki. When I asked, the receptionist said there'd been a man in a tracksuit earlier.
Guess he must have run into the men's bath.
Truly there is no rest with you around, is there?
About time you spoke up. You've been quiet all day.
I did not want to interrupt your time with Mizuki.
Mizuki went towards the women's bath and I entered the men's changing room. There saw two annoyingly familiar guys, Oda and Moma. God damn it, Oda, fuck off.
Why are you two
Get
here?
away from me.
It's our baths,
Creep
man.
me out, bro.
Yeah, they broke.
The matching look on their faces made it impossible to believe
That
that.
doesn't explain why both of them came to this bathhouse specifically.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall.
While they are staggeringly dubious, the likelihood of them being burglars is low.
No, I know what's happening. Iris is here and they want to get us.
Yeah, their clothes don't match the description.
Dear God.
They were
We have to
still
remember that-
suspects. Go ahead.
We have to remember that Moma is older than Date, so it makes it so much worse.
They were still suspects though, so I didn't tell them anything about the burglary.
Iba, let's look around with X-ray.
Roger that.
I used the left eye's X-ray function to check every corner of the men's bath. I checked the bathroom behind the lockers and all the way into the bathing area. There were 3 customers besides Moma and Oda. One was a naked old-timer relaxing in a massage chair. One was a beefy man washing himself.
Beefy, you say?
And the last one was a slender-looking guy who just left the changing room and headed towards the baths. He had swarthy skin, obviously from a tanning salon, and golden necklace. His hair was long and puffed up, so he looked like a host from the early aughts. Pretty out of fashion nowadays.
Actually, that's gotta be a real host. He looks exactly like the type boss would like.
The elder and muscular man are unlikely as suspects. Witness reports would surely have mentioned such specific features.
So the most likely culprit is the host.
Though I couldn't check his clothes since he'd just come into the bathing area, I'd have to try a different
We
approach.
could use X-ray to peek into his locker.
To do that, you need to find out which locker he is using.
I quickly began undressing, ready to rush in and check the numbers of the key wrapped around his ankle. Once naked, I went in only to find the guy soaking in a bathtub.
X-rays will not help see the number through the tub. This made our job harder.
This guy. You're supposed to wash up before you soak in the bath. I should just grab him right now.
Stop! If he is not the culprit, that will expose you to the real one. Wait until he leaves the bath.
In the meantime, more customers came in and I could see them using the lockers in the changing room.
I guess waiting is faster than checking everyone else's key numbers and making an assumption.
Sneaking looks at every customer's numbers would make you look far too suspicious.
Why don't you just check every fucking locker? And then you can look for the number. Left with no choice, I just began washing myself and waiting. But then I was joined by Moma and Oda, both naked and noisy.
Hey, Date. Chances
Yes.
like this don't come often. Let's wash each other's backs.
Can we drown Oda?
Yes.
Stand behind me and I'll annihilate you.
Here, drink up. Nothing's better than sipping booze and a nice hot soak.
Moma gets the lid.
Don't bring that stuff in here.
Yeah.
Damn it! These guys would draw too much attention and blow my cover. Them wanting to hang out at a time like this just pissed me off. It didn't help that the host was taking a pretty long bath. He just wasn't leaving the tub.
I'm gonna run out of time at this rate.
We will have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
The idea of keeping Mizuki waiting is damn scary, though.
That is true.
That was when I heard Mizuki's voice from behind the wall separating the men and women's baths.
Date! Have some soap!
Huh? Mizuki's here too?
When he heard her voice, Oda's eyes lit up as he stared at the wall. She's still a minor fucking... He's not. No. Thankfully, a guy like him didn't have x-ray vision, but I jabbed him in the head all the same.
Ow! What was that for?
Putting him aside,
Here it comes, Mizuki. Catch!
not reacting normally would have only made me look suspicious. I just roll with it and toss some soap through the gap between the wall and the ceiling.
Date! Thank you!
The voice I heard this time belonged to Iris. I was right.
She's here too?
Oh? Tessa came here too? What a coincidence.
Yeah!
You
what
fucking
are the
stalker.
fucking odds?
Oda and Momo began whistling and feigning ignorance. I instantly knew what was up. They had been stalking her.
I went after a burglar only to find a couple creeps.
I kept my voice down and put pressure on the both of them.
Hold on, you got it all wrong. I'm only here 'cause my bath broke.
Momo's excuse was super paper thin, so I decided to poke a hole in
Would
it.
you say that while looking Iris in the eyes?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Easy. Too easy. Bringing him down was simple as expected. I was going to hold this over his head the next time I needed info.
Truth is, I saw her earlier around town and tailed her.
What for?
I was worried she'd get into trouble like last time. Couldn't just sit by and do nothing.
To be fair, yeah, she does get in trouble constantly.
I see no temperature or pulse increase, characteristic of liars. It seems he is telling the truth.
Yeah, same here. I just wanted to make sure she was safe.
No, you're a pervert. We don't trust you.
That, however, is a lie. I checked his GPS record. He has been following her since she left Lemniscate.
So he's basically been creeping on her all day.
Though this confirms that neither of them is the burglar.
I removed Oda and Momo from my list of burglary suspects and added them to my list of stalking suspects.
I can arrest you for the crime of obsession. If you don't want that, then help me with my search.
There's a law against that?
What search?
I filled them in on the details.
So we gotta get that guy out of the bath?
Yep.
I watched as they both hopped into the bath on either side of the suspect. He started looking particularly uncomfortable being flanked by a roughneck and a wide-eyed brat all of a sudden.
Check out how uneasy he looks. He's gotta be the burglar.
I think he has a different reason to look uneasy.
Moma and Oda took turns talking to him.
That's a nice body, kid. You do sports or something?
Moma unleashed a mental attack.
Not really.
The roughneck talking to him made the man become obviously fearful.
You look so cool and handsome. You must be really popular with the girls.
Oda cast a curse that caused discomfort.
I wouldn't say I am.
The wide-eyed brat talking to him like that made a man become even more freaked out.
You want to join my group, kid?
Moma attacked with all his might.
What?
The man became panicked and looked like he really wanted to flee.
Hey, after the bath, let's drink coffee milk with a hand on our hip, just like they do on TV.
Oda cast a curse that could make all your hair stand up straight.
I think I've soaked long enough, so I'll go now. By myself.
The man finally became unable to bear it. The only time Oda could use it. The man was chased out of the bathtub. The man was chased out of the bathtub. Moma and Oda's perverted levels have increased. The next day, people on the street began giving them cold looks. Once out of the bath, the man basically sprinted back to the changing room.
All right. Looks like he's about to get dressed.
I hung back in the shadows of the changing room to observe.
Damn it. First, I get robbed in a public restroom. Now I get some weirdos on me. My luck's rotten lately.
However, he put on a business shirt and a designer suit, nothing even close to a tracksuit.
Seriously?
Looks like we were off the mark. The target must be someone else.
Is it that beefy guy then?
I waited for that one to leave the bath too and watched him change. His clothes were a white tank top and tight shorts, apparel made to show off his muscles.
If it's not him either... Wait, where's the old man?
It seems doubtful, but...
I quickly rushed out of the bathhouse and went to the officers.
Did you see an old man in a tracksuit?
An elderly man did leave the building, but that's not what he was wearing.
Who's the culprit then?
Butler?
It's a woman. I was at a loss. I looked at the now dark sky, ready to give up, when I heard a loud voice from inside the bathhouse.
Hey, stop right there!
Oh, he's in the women's. A skirt-wearing woman with long black hair ran out of the building. Our eyes met. Iris and Mizuki were hot on her heels.
Dante, that's the culprit!
I was right!
What?
I quickly jumped in and restrained her. She put up a surprisingly large fight. During the struggle, I ended up grabbing her hair, and it came off in my hand, revealing itself to be a wig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were skulking around in the changing room the whole time we were bathing. It was super suspicious, so I asked Mizuki to check it out. Sure enough, it was someone shady.
So he was hiding in the women's changing room. No wonder I couldn't find him.
Apparently, he'd swapped his tracksuit for some woman's clothes he snatched during the burglary.
Here, we found his tracksuit in the trash in the women's bathroom.
You were here too?
Amame had found the tracksuit, getting the evidence to close the case. The burglar was taken by the officials.
So, he stole clothes and a wig instead of money. What a weirdo.
Yeah, seriously.
What is the world coming to?
I don't want to hear that from the likes of you two.
Oh, Date, you smell so nice. Like soap.
Iris, with her hair still wet, came sniffing around.
He just came out of a bath. Of course he would.
Amame pointed out the obvious, but personally, Iris's words gave me a much-needed confidence boost. Oh yeah, the ladies at the Hostess Club will be crazy for me tonight.
Well, now you're gonna treat us all to some ramen.
All of you? Why?
What do you mean, why? We're the ones who caught the burglar.
Come to my place then. I'll make you the best ramen ever.
Yay! Date's treating us!
You're so generous.
Huh? Hold on,
I want a jumbo tonkatsu ramen and omelet rice with foie gras and 10 servings of your deluxe gyoza.
Always a pleasure to provide, Mizuki.
And I'll have some salt-of-the-earth ramen.
It's just salt ramen. Don't give it a weird name.
I guess I'll have the first-class sushi, an A5 Wagyu beef shabu shabu, and a fruit parfait for dessert.
Oh, go fuck yourself!
Amame, we're not going to Gen's place. I only make set meals.
I'll have some garlic ramen. Oh, but I still have some work to do. So, garlic ramen, no garlic.
Tessa, you know you can just order normal ramen, right?
With tears swimming down my face, I ended up having to deplete my Hostess Club funding to pay for the everyone's meal. Aww, poor Date, he can't win. So that is all of the novels. We're gonna look at the alternate endings at some point. Let's see how to get them. Let's look at these ones.
So we had... Oop. Okay, that's acid.
Oh, it's art.
Okay, yeah, that's the other chick, the one that was in her brain. I don't know how we unlock these. Okay.
The artist must have just had some fun. So we probably unlock these as we find things. So we're gonna look at the alternate endings eventually. So thank you guys for joining us.